Yes, it is a great honor for me to be here tonight and to speak to you. I think it is indeed a very, very good moment for such a conference. We have it here today because I think that the Baltic countries are indeed leading by example currently in all the aspects, being it security, how we take care of our own and also contribute to Europe's and transatlantic one, but also how we are contributing to make the transatlantic area prosperous and the one which is sustainable and which has a very, very good and prosperous future, despite sometimes maybe some doubts might occur. So I am grateful to be here tonight, and also I would like to start by recognizing our first Minister of Defense, Valdis Pavlovskis, who was one of the founders of this league. He is not here with us tonight, but I remember very well the time crucial for us when we prepared to join the alliance, which is now our security guarantee, and when we can cooperate with our strategic ally, the United States, in the best possible manner and way to secure our future. So myself, I'm for the second, no, maybe the third time in California. Why I am saying this, I think it also has to do with our history. I was here back in 1994 when I was a student at the Stanford University, when we've been given an opportunity to fall in love with this country, starting from California, but then also, of course, exploring other very important places, like we've been brought, of course, back then as students also to Washington, D.C. And now it is the third time, because the second was last year when just on the second day of my ambassadorship, on 18th of September, I presented credentials to Honorable President Biden, and on 19th, I was already here in California because the state president of Latvia was here with the biggest delegation in the Latvia's history, business delegation, consisting of 70 entrepreneurs visiting California, the fifth largest economy in the world. So, and now I'm here on the occasion of the 35th anniversary of the regained independence of Latvia, which we are going together to celebrate here tomorrow. So 4th of May, regained independence. Why, again, also this is a very symbolic occasion, because I would like to reiterate that the United States of America never recognized our incorporation, illegal incorporation into Soviet Union. And with the Wales Declaration, it gave us the hope to be one day back in the transatlantic family again. So it happened in Latvia by the very convincing vote by the representatives elected in the first democratic elections just 35 years ago on the very day. And because 50 countries or more in the world followed the US policy of non-recognition, So we've been able to restore our independence and to continue our statehood, which for all three Baltic countries turned to be really a success story. And I think we can really be proud and congratulate us on what we have achieved and what we are going in the future also to contribute to the common good. So I really would like to not to take too much time here tonight, but just to tell you that in Washington, D.C., currently, the very active policy on behalf of our three republics is performed. So we are doing our utmost to secure that our relations with the current administration are good and that they are very practical and that they are supportive and that they go positive both ways. So we expect that in the Hague summit, the NATO summit in June, that the alliance will be strengthened. Three Baltic countries share the opinion of President Trump that we should invest more in our security, and we do so. So Latvia this year spends 3.5%, and we will go up to 4% next year. But also 5% is something we would really need to strive for, because of course we have the regional defense plans. Within our alliance, they exist, but they should be filled with capabilities. So it is in our common interest that we find resources and we do our utmost to secure our security and the one of the alliance. How can we do it? How can we spend 4 or 5% of the GDP? Only if we are successful as economies. And this is why this conference is such a topical one and addresses the most important issues. We should attract more US investment in our countries, but also we are already, and we should in the future, contribute to the economy and to the labor market here. So we are already creating jobs here, and we are going to continue in the same way, both in high-tech or traditional industries. I think that we know how to do it, and we have a lot of people, and we heard in a panel before that there is a very, very good basis led for that, and especially maybe here in this very, very state, as I mentioned, fifth biggest economy in the world, California. So, but there is one but, and everyone knows, and the but is that our security and our long-term stability for our development is fought right now in Ukraine. And we have done everything correct and right. We have supported Ukraine from the very first day, even before the illegal full-scale aggression by Russia 3 years ago. So we are going to continue with our support. We already now, by law, spent 0.25% of our GDP for the military support for Ukraine. But we are also contributing in many other ways. And one of the very important ways is to be strong within international organizations, within European Union, also within NATO, because we believe in the necessity to secure that the Ukraine is a sovereign and prosperous state, and that it can choose their own fate, choose the alliances it wants to join by its own. And I would also say that the agreement on creating the investment fund, which was signed a couple of days ago between the United States and Ukraine, is a positive step. And of course, it is the first step. But if we look at it, and if we hope and work towards that it is one of the elements to have a security guarantee for Ukraine to be a prosperous and sustainable country, our partner and friend in Europe and transatlantic area, then we can regard it as a positive one. And we wish to contribute to further development and process, supporting Ukraine's choices in the way it sees it for its future. And also, of course, to always talk and do what is necessary to weaken the regime's war machine in Russia itself. And I'm convinced that these are not just words, because we have done a lot. Ourselves, our countries have decoupled from any dependence on Russian energy, which is, of course, one of the sources it uses to fuel its war machine and imperialistic ideas. And of course, we also we do combine or we do hope that our security and energy security future is linked to the United States. And we are going to cooperate with the US not only by importing LNG, but also together developing the modern technologies for our future energy security. So I think these are very, very clear steps that the Baltic countries have undertaken. They are going to continue in this way. And we are very much looking forward to have also in the future very pragmatic, strategic relationship with this great country, the United States of America, which has helped us already over 100 years of history in our diplomatic relations. So thank you very much for being active, for being outspoken, for being always ready to come together and perform an action. Thank you very much, and have a very, very good continuation of your work.
On behalf of BAFL, I would like to present to you our honorary BAFL pin. This is a symbol of the three Baltic countries coming together, and we truly appreciate you coming out here to give your remarks.
Thank you very much.
Paldies.
Paldies. Thank you. I'm very honored and will wear it if you invite me to the next conference. Thank you very much.